I'm Rebecca. I'm a Canadian living in London. I like to travel, eat, and take blurry videos while I do that. On one of the hottest days in the summer, it would probably make more sense to head to one of the many lovely parks or even the seaside. Instead, I've dragged my friends to the largest industrial zone in London.
Good morning. We are in Park Royal, which is in West London. I don't know, I just got on the tube and got off. This area is famous because so much food is produced here. Over 1/3 of all the food made in London is right in this small area.
It's described as London's kitchen for a reason. It was historically home to factories for famous brands like Heinz and Guinness. But starting in the 80s, cheap rent and proximity to central London attracted new immigrants from Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq looking to start their own businesses.
So we've come to track down food from across the Levant region, from across the Middle East, and see what we can try. Our first stop is Al Enam, and it's one of the most famous Iraqi restaurants in this whole area. Yummy!
Starting in the early 2000s, the Iraqi community in London grew, influenced by the start of the war. The owners of Al Enam felt that Iraqi food was underrepresented in London and knew there was a market for the cuisine which is unique and influenced by the flavors of Levantine, Turkish, Persian, and Indian cultures.
The most popular breakfast in Iraq and the most popular dish in from Iraq. So one's a big lamb shank with rice, and the other is a pastry that you put sugar syrup and buffalo yogurt and date syrup on and eat it. Two very different dishes, but I am equally as excited about both.
It's very popular in my country.
This is
from Iraq.
Yeah. Is this the most popular breakfast, right?
Yes, breakfast. Yeah. This #1.
Number one?
Yes. Step 1, I make like sandwich, put some cream and drop and eat it.
I'm trying to be very neat, but it's quite hard.
Okay, so first I'm gonna get sugar syrup and drench it over.
That's the part I forgot.
And then we're gonna take the yogurt, is like clotted cream and traditionally made with buffalo milk. And then finally, we're gonna take some date syrup. Ooh, it's sweeter. Ooh. And then you turn it into a sandwich, the cold of the cream, the hot of the pastry. I like the cream. Oh my god.
It's lovely. That cream is a dream. Cream is a dream.
Apparently in the cafes of Baghdad this is really popular. And there's all these pictures on the wall of them. If I can't go to Baghdad right now, this is like the next best thing. I feel... I need the fatouche to cool my sunburn. We're outside for like 10 minutes and I'm sunburned.
Multifunctional food.
So this is Quzi, and it's Iraq's national dish. Very slowly cooked lamb with roasted nuts and raisins served over rice. In some places, they bury the lamb in a pit and cook it with coals, and that's how it gets so soft.
Some aubergine. Oh wow, this looks dreamy. Aubergine is my favorite. Oh wow, it's so tender. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting it to be like this texture-wise. But when you can split it so easily, I love that feeling. Oh guys.
This is a lamb shank. Oh my god. That lamb is so soft. You can totally see the Persian influences in this rice. It looks the saffron and the barberries, I think that is. Sweetness of the rice, the kind of savory richness of this, and then the lamb all mixed together. It's like the perfect bite.
I mean, what can I say? I really hope there's something we don't love because you guys watching are gonna think that we're so easy to please. No, we do have standards, okay?
This bakery, but it's so hot they've closed early. I mean, I don't blame them. But We'll have to find somewhere else to get bread. But we have stumbled across Farran Café and he is cooking up grilled fish in his oven, so he clearly doesn't mind about the heat because I was standing by that oven and it is hot. But this place looks so cool.
We're hungry even though we just ate.
Like food, do you serve Lebanese? Okay. Are you from Lebanon?
Lebanese food may be popular in London now, but that's a fairly new occurrence. People from Lebanon fleeing the war in the late 70s settled in London and brought their food with them. As the popularity of Lebanese restaurants grew, Park Royal became more important. It served as a convenient place for the newly popular Middle Eastern restaurants to set up production facilities. Now, you can find both small local Lebanese restaurants like this one and factories producing Lebanese food en masse.
Ooh, can we order one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that fish. You can hear it, not just smell it. Oh, it's hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Oh, wow.
I know. The owner and chef is from Lebanon, so we're gonna eat some Lebanese food. I mean grilled fish on a hot summer day. We can almost imagine we were on the coast of Lebanon.
Yeah, not in North Acton.
So they're East London dish.
Grilled fish. Fresh salad. Spicy rice. What else can you want in life? We picked the hottest days, one of the hottest days of the year to come here. But what we have are Manakish. They say they're like Middle Eastern pizzas. We've got one with za'atar and cheese and one with kashk and chili. So za'atar is like most famous spice in the Middle East. It's a mixture of all these amazing different spices and then it's covered with cheese. And this kashk, from what I've read, ferment yogurt and milk with bulgur wheat, and then they usually ferment it and then let it dry on the roofs of homes.
No, Teresa, not this roof. But after kashk is dried into a fermented powder, it can then be mixed, in this case, with tomatoes, onions, and red pepper paste as a topping for the manakish.
Za'atar is just the nicest thing ever.
Yeah. I want to try the same as you, so we can share our emotion with that.
It's light, it's simple. The za'atar one has more of a strong flavor. This is like an easy takeaway lunch.
Okay.
Lunch on the go.
If you notice something is missing from this video, you are correct. Dessert! In part 2 of our Park Royal tour, we visit an amazing place for some homemade Syrian ice cream. Thanks so much for watching!